Hello, hello! My name is Sia, this is her, and you're watching Solux Interactive stream. How are you guys? It's a new day, it's a new life for us, yeah. And we're feeling good, her.
Life not a new life again.
Yeah, and we're feeling good. So, how are you guys? Oh, today, because that's really interesting for us.
Yeah, I'm fine.
You're fine? Yeah, I'm fine too, and that's amazing. Yeah. So, Har, what we will do today?
Today is I'm planning to work on game scores, but first of all I need to do some animations for minion death.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm just already finishing this. So Ruto made amazing dissolve animations yesterday, so I'm going to use this in minion death animation.
Oh, that's cool.
So I'm just working on arranging nodes to do this. Okay, so what will happen if minion attacks player? Nothing happens. Nothing.
Oh.
Right.
Why?
Guess we set bit physics back. elevate physics back to true dead, so it can be pushed away from player. It doesn't move when killing it. So if I remove this, it's dying properly. It doesn't like we disable physics somewhere. See, it doesn't. Should be falling down. Find where we are working on its physics. Yeah. So maybe I need to change collision order. To this. Right, so let's find where we change its physics. Oh yeah, sorry. It's like we need to do this after detaching from actor.
Okay. So
here.
just changing places. Oh well, that's interesting. Oh, Felix. Please, Felix, don't die. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Ruto. I know that you start watching us. How are you? Oh, just 2% watching us. Sad but true. Oh, it's okay, I think. We just start streaming. Oh. And actually in Cape now, amazing weather. It's not so hot and it's sunny. Are you so concentrated? Oh my gosh. Whoa! Oh! But why it's become so big? That's
No
beautiful animation, but it's like he was small and then poof! Like huge. It's like weird stuff here.
We need to hide this core somehow. Alright, so the reason why it becomes so big is when we detach it from our actor to keep its world scale, probably. Also here we need to change its core color, and it would be better if we can just hide it somehow, but I have no idea how to do this. We have our main material.
Oh, I hate this color, so I'm actually like this, but this not for this moment.
What we do is back to 1.5. need to do something with its core. Increase 5 seconds. How to clean up its core? There is a question to Ruto. Tell me why.
Ruto,
Clean up the core.
are you heroes? Your friend. Oh, I like this. Wow.
Okay. Or I think we can just make an empty material on it or change its material to something transparent. Yes, it may work. So we need to find another. We need to get another material for it. Create an empty material or just transparent material, so it not be visible. Let me rename this to shell material. Also, we need to have core material. And core material should be clean up tabs. Begin spawn. We creating shell material, which is one. It's also a shell material index, which is integer. Let's set it to 0. Let's also set core material. We don't need to clean up, so core material should. Let's say empty core material. Core material. Oh, we need to do the same, but replace everything to. So it's the core indexes. Let's name it. Let's create a function on this called remove materials. Will not take so much space on the screen. This. So let's replace this raw material. Set up to core.
And guys watching us, don't forget that you have our pages in different social networks, and don't forget to follow us there. All links you can find in the description of this video. And by the way, join us in Discord. Let's have some fun there, because there we have lots of cool gifts. Yeah, thank you our dear viewers. We all love you guys.
Right, let me try to remove this material on die. There's a ban. It's received fatal damage. Let's clean up material. It's creating. let's try to find this core material. Set. To do is this. Try to destroy it. Maybe we can destroy the whole. No, I cannot destroy it. Right, so let's try to put it like here. So we will set material. Set material with index number core material. Index, and we will set with empty. See what will happen. Does it allow me to compile? Yeah. Let's try to see what will happen. So if it doesn't work. Yeah, because I replaced the row. I forgot to set a proper index for core. Right, let's see. Oh, core material still exists. Let's try this. I have no idea what will happen. Okay, but what we also can do is menu. Let's see. Collision component. Change its sphere radius to something smaller, but will its core. Let's also add some impulse on it.
It actually looks really interesting.
So this will not work. So let's do like this. So this event will on this mode we will touch it from its current active. So set simulate physics. Let's add an impulse. Forcing it to go straight top. Later we can find the normal vector and push it from center. Wow, it's too big. Okay. No, it's too small.
Oh, thank you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh, according to settings, it should. Yeah. Alright, so this is correct. So 2000 means we'll drop 5. If our mass is 500 kilos, let's see whether it mass in kilogram is 0. It's okay. It's don't need to set it here, but we need to set it there. So it's 1000. We are applying impulse on 2000 here. So if I apply 1000, it should bring in 1 meter. Well, yes, probably. No idea which forces I knew. Yeah, so it's like maybe 3 meters on the top. So I think force should vary from 1000 to 1000. We can also get its mass, and said that its mass should be like base range, so we can do some plus and add floating range, and floating range. So from this to this mass multiplied by 0.5, so half mass more. We should set it as max, and sorry, this to here, and this to here, and this to let's find normalized vector from between its target. I'm not setting target to blank. Maybe not yet. So let's find its target. Get target. Get its world location. Get actor location. And we will get world location of this component, so we need to find a normal. Get world location. Let's move down. Now we need to decrement this vector, subtract these vectors. I have no idea which vector we should use first and play with these values. Then we can find a normal vector, and we can multiply this by random force, which we already calculated here. And let's just draw debug line. Draw debug, debug line, debug arrow. Line starts is on its world location.
Yeah, it's linked behind heart.
Line ends is world location plus this vector. Arrow size, let's say 20. Line color, let's say let it be our favorite pink color. 30, and this should be like 3, I guess. And we'll break this link now. So we first of all need to find whether this vector is correct. Small, and it goes into bottom, so we need to change the order. Map. Try. Later we can move it into the function. Come on. Where is my arrow? Come on. I can't see my arrow.
would you stop it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, so it's okay.
Okay.
So looks like this is correct. So now let's add impulse on this and see whether it will look fine.
Okay, let's do. Hello.
Ew.
Beautiful.
Yay.
I really like it. Hard.
So fun.
Success. Wow, that really looks so beautiful.
Problem is that drops this impulse in the wrong position. So it's going wrong. Let me restore my debug. Shows this debug as well. So direction will be the same. Impulse may be different because we're doing random plot. Let's create a new local variable. We can let's make moving the function. It's called push. Not to say push. On death. Death.
Okay.
Yeah, so here we can set it to local variable. Yeah. Local variable called impulse. Yeah. Can use this impulse variable here. Debug for debug for the horde here as well. For some reason I can't see if it was attached on my player phone. Cannot calculate its impulse in proper way. Going wrong here. We'll also debug. So problem is that when I calculate an impulse when it was attached, impulse is really strange. Z is negative. Let's try to change this. No, something is wrong. So it was proper. But what is wrong with this?
Smells so good.
Does somebody know? Alex is eating meat. Okay.
Sorry, what's happening?
Let's say, struggling to understand why it doesn't work. Center radius should be this. Lens, this. Let's make green. Oh, interesting. It's component set location to 0 for some reason. Guess I have an idea. So here we keep relative world, keep world everything. Touch. Yeah, correct. So yeah, everything works fine now. Maybe. Need to still need to make some tests. But I guess that everything should be fine. No, we don't use this anymore. Oh, let's do some tests and game tests. I'll destroy it to attached minions.
Oh, it looks so beautiful.
Alright, we need to do something with its core, so we need to remove its material and replace it with some transparent material. Okay. What we can do is to create transparent material, probably. Let's create new material. Material minion transparent core. Or we can use all dissolve as well. Oh, a second. Why not to set it to dissolve material to its core and also destroy its core with dissolve? Does it will work?
Don't know. Sure.
Let's try. Let's try. So let's set core material. Let's show material. And do the same with its core material. sorry. We can do it together in core and shell. Maybe it's not correct way, but yeah. So I need to reset material. So here, not just this, but you can set little mesh component, set material. Material and element is core. You can set shell material.
Hello guys, watching us, how are you? Don't be shy, write us some chat.
Real. Set it back to core material, so when it's dead we will set core material to dissolve it. There we can destroy it. Try. Yeah, looks good. Woo! Cool!
Yeah, that's amazing.
Now let's change this, so it's dissolve, it's a shelf dissolve. Let's call it shell dissolve progress. Oops. Dissolve. And we will copy this. Now we can copy this, so we can set core dissolve progress. Let's turn back everything to maybe 4 seconds, and the shell will die first, and we can set it from maybe 1.5 seconds to 4 seconds. 4 seconds 1, half 0. Let's try. Hey, yo, bastards.
I'll kill you.
Yeah. This should be set to this value. Alright. Let's kill first one with second one. No, nothing goes wrong.
But what?
Touch shell material. Yeah, like this. And let's change timings a bit. It's slower. So we'll start earlier. For a second until it starts. All animation will last only 3 seconds. Amazing!
That's so beautiful.
There is an error.
Oh, I selected.
Because this was dead, but before it dies, or target dies, we still get damage from it. I think we just need to check that it's valid. Nothing requires first page. It's still valid, so we can do some easy checking. Try to play.
Whoa, 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 3 of them. Oh no. Nice work, Har. Yay! He's doing great.
Something is wrong.
What you mean? Whoa, 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 Har, huh?
Something is wrong. No idea what.
You see how many of those guys just jump over you? That's amazing.
To check that no one survived. One survived. Okay. Okay, so I think we are okay with minion death. It's time to make commit. First of all, I will close my real engine. Well, it takes ages. Okay. So what is here? So I need to commit this.
Hello, Slotfinger. How are you? How are you?
Hi, Slotfinger.
Yeah, it's Friday, so you remember
24 added
that we will play Busy Flag.
Minion dying animation. Are you going to play with us, Slotfinger?
Play with us. You're great. Oh, that's cool. Thank you. I'm fine. And how about Har? Har, how are you?
Yeah, I'm okay as well. I'm full of energy in the morning, but I guess before we can start playing I will be tired as well.
Yeah,
so I hope that this will be Good Friday. And we also, small secret, we're also waiting for a music composer to come to our office today. So we will be talking about creating game music. I already some music from him now on my own Twitch channel. Let's see what he will say. Alright, so now I pushed everything into development, so if everything will be fine, yes, we can do commit. I need to check it first. Yeah, okay. I think we need to set up busy flag on our machines right now because it may
Yeah, guys.
be a bit tricky. Or let's install it. Install it later. So I don't think it should be a problem. We need to find a server somewhere.
Yeah.
And probably this game has been changed since I played it last 3 years ago or so. Maybe 5 years ago. Can't remember. Anyway. Saltfinger, how is your game? Are you ready to release it?
Yeah. What's new?
And by the way, do we have price for your game? How much it costs?
Hire one by one, yep.
Why? Right now, $5. Okay. I'm going to support it after release. I have no clue how you will be supporting this game and writing your new game at the same time. Probably it's a huge amount of time.
Oh, $5.
Okay, so Saltfinger, watch our new minion died animation.
It's beautiful. It's just so beautiful. Uh-huh. That will be my favorite part.
Yeah, same.
Oh, yeah. You never satisfied watching it? Oh, come on. I like your game.
Yeah, we made this effect in our game together this morning. Oh. Oh.
Wow.
It's funny. Lots of farms were planted meanwhile. Minions. Now they're just jumping around. Nothing else but jump. So maybe we need to change this logic. Now it's more funny to kill these minions because you can see their animation and satisfy with the dying.
It's your first game? Oh, my congratulations! Now I'm gonna say why you're so nervous. It's really like child.
Oh, I would like to kill as much minions as I can find. Okay. They're dying so funny. So I think we can also hook on player attack, like how powerful it was. The more powerful attack, the more powerful splash damages, so the further they will go. This is okay. Interesting. the error here. Pretty hard to understand. Oh, okay. Right, so next is, let's try to do this different scale on based on animation on attack power. So, the bigger attack is, further they should drop away. So bones, I will. Oh no. So on receive of damage, maybe we can find a target. Get get inflation. Cost to bone. Wait. Find its inflation. I have one question. So what will happen if...
Yeah, I knew, Salad Finger, we talked about it. The one stuff that stop us, that must be another one channel to play it, because if it will be like desktop audio, they will be like trash. We must do that when we have lots of time for it.
We need to find new radio station.
Nice solution. Make it out. I know. It's like you're a viewer and I'm listening, watching us not like all the time. And fair enough, it's probably just me listening all of that songs, and it's like, oh, this one is nice. Oh, this one I hear about olden times and so on. Like that. Oh my gosh, I'm just so want to listen music that I like. I don't know why. But I'm just tired of this music. Did you see it coming up? Or probably will be bad DJ. I don't know, I never tried it.
Recommend us a new radio station so we can put it on.
Yeah, if
maybe
you
we
want.
Can use one radio station from Twitch.
But our YouTube chat will be blocked because of it.
So what we can do is we can try to see how many HP we lost. Here is my HP. So current HP is 1. And base it on amount of HP, we can make a range from 0 to minus 100. We multiply this on this parameter. So let's try to do this so we can get current HP. So minions also have HP, but their HP is set to 1. So get current HP and let's have map ranged, map clumped, map range clumped, let's say. So if it's in range by 0 to minus 100, we will apply force from like a bonus force maybe, or bonus coefficient from 0 to 2. So if minion was killed by a maximal attack, it will also be applied here. So we will multiply this on this and this attack will be quite huge. Let's now test how it's in the game. Let's try to kill minion with minimal attack and then with maximal attack and see what's the difference. So here is minion which will be killed with minimal attack. Okay, now we need to find a specimen which will be killed with maximal attack.
Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Yeah.
Look
cool.
at that, guys.
Maybe we
it
need
was
to
really cool.
increment this a bit. Maybe 1.5 is more than enough. Can take ages.
Yeah. But hard tell that he don't like this camera position. So if that's true, you really don't like this camera position, Hard?
Looks cool when it's flying towards. Yeah, let me try to push it on the camera, directly on camera. Need to find. Okay, so it's located on left side. So if I rotate my drone towards the camera, probably it will get there. Yay! Almost. But yeah, let's try again. Come on. Yeah. Cool. I like this. Okay. So let's make this commit. Have I changed in drone base? I haven't changed it. Drone base. Maybe just need to set this change. I can't remember what I have changed here, so let's discard this change. Let's commit this change. Add HP modifier to push pull some days. Impulse. Alright, so I'm going to commit everything in development. Git merge S24 and let's push now. I forgot to make a pull, so if somebody is pulled, it's pushed changes, I will not be able to push my changes, but it's fine. Right, I've pulled it a few minutes ago. So now development contains version with minions attacked, and I'm going to go back into my 24 branch and push it as well. So if anyone wants to modify this, they will be able to do this.
Whoa. Okay, that's cool.
Okay, so go back into development. Now I want to change some freight hazard spike. So I think almost done. So we just need to insert a minion spawning animation as well. And let me go back into 217 branch and I will finish with Crux. Switch to here. Also discard everything. Discard this. Well, have pure branch number 217. Get it. So our stage is
hello.
clean.
Liepatan.
Hello. Why do you use console? I like to use console. I use both Solux and console. I like to check console. I like to make pull and pushes in console more visible. And previously I've been working purely in console. I have no idea why. Just matter of how you worked before. So I used to work with console. I like it. So here is really cool to work with stage because you can select files. You don't need to put their names in console. But pushing and pulling, for me, it's better to do in console as you can control more than you can do Source 3. That's my opinion. Alright, so let's turn back to our hazard. So now we have only one set of textures. We also want to add some smoke on appearance, and let me replace my textures, crack textures. They look done good right now, so Felix created new ones, new set of textures. So what is an intro? Aliens, Planet 1, it's Planet Hazard textures. We have crack 1, and let me find where the cracks. Okay, so here are all the cracks. Re-imported cracks 0, cracks 1. Let's see what's happening here. Okay. What we can do is to set it as mask. Probably be better because it's actually not a mask used through linear. Okay, let's do the same for others. Use mask. Also GB through linear. Can take a while, but should be fine.
You see last message?
Second.
We're at the bottom.
Huge balance. There is a problem with with Source 3 list on our session. I was too lazy to configure my SSH agent and work with keys, so technically I can't pull from branches because of some issues with keys, and I've configured that in console. Yeah, I'm too lazy to do it in Source 3 because, as I said, I didn't want to use it from Source 3. Yeah, but technically it's possible. Maybe it will be better, but again, for me, it's fine to use console. Okay, small cracks not required anymore. I can simply remove this. So we have 6 textures for our cracks. Let's configure it and close default. So we have decal crack textures. Let's create 6. From 0. 1, 2, car, 4 and 5. Now let's see how it looks in game. I'm going to use test hazard.
Okay.
Yeah, I know how to configure, but something goes wrong. I have no idea what. I can't remember details of configuration, why we had some issues with configuration. Alright, come on. Shaders, where are my shaders? Well, thanks anyway for advice. Maybe one day I will do this. But now I'm just too focused on our game. I need to finish everything in this next sprint. So this doesn't work because it set a color, but it should be masks.
Oh.
Because we use masks. Elon Musk's. See, okay, so shader is fine. Let me try to see whether it's okay. Yeah. So cracks off. Need to wait until it. Let me configure our manager to show them a bit slower. Let's increase their brightness, they're too small. You can see them clearly. Okay, so maybe let's change it to 3. It appears too slow. I think we need to change it somehow, so lamp should go from 0.5, or we can multiply this 2 times, so it will be 2 times faster. So we went back to 0.2, so it will appear. Where's my texture? Okay, let's change it back to normal state, so it should be usually 0.7, 0.9 before spikes attack. Try to place it. Alright, what I think is we need to increase this attack emission coefficient. Oh. And 3. And maybe we can set color a bit more than 1. Let's multiply it again. 2, so it will be more visible. Or maybe we need to multiply this on here, this node. Okay, let's see. So play with it. Yeah, maybe that's better. Let's also, I think it's okay. Don't need to change anymore. Now let me see how these textures look like in slow-mo. I think we can do them a bit bigger. try to play with cracks probably. Copy central part. Create a new layer.
It's okay that it's like cracks are small.
Yeah, that's something that I want to change right now. So I want to scale it a bit.
Make it bigger, yeah. Okay.
To find the center of this background, so rectangle size selection. Let's okay, let me create a new layer and I can draw a line on the center. Sorry guys. Need to find. Come on. I know that in Photoshop you can do it better.
But you love more.
Have Photoshop installed on my machine. It's free.
Find.net.
Okay, let me resave it as Crux 6 probably. Crux 0. Let me save it. 0. Please. And I can resave it as Crux 0. Just Crux 0. 2 times bigger. I need to re-input it in game. It's bigger now. And let me see how it looks in game. Need to make them smaller. I mean, thinner. And larger. So instead of, well, maybe I have an idea of it. Change this material radius to 0.7, 0.5. So apply it on materials. Okay. We can also play with scale of this crack material. So here we can add the can play with scale range, floating range from, let's say, 0.8 to 1.2, and the same for Y. We'll add more randomness.
Oh, that's so beautiful, actually. I really like how it looks.
Yeah, I think it should be enough for demo.
Yeah, you think there's enough?
I just have another idea. What if we will add dissolve on destruction of this? spikes?
I don't know.
Let me check their material. So we can add dissolve on this. Let me see how dissolve is done. It's not here. Okay, anyway. So what can we do is we can make rocks bigger and play with their size. Oh, let me rename this file to cracks 1 new, and I can return. Oh, sorry, it's cracks 0. Cracks 0. What new? This is base cracks, so we can stay with it. Re-input. Let me do a commit. Small cracks. Okay, my menu. Not touched. Yeah.
By the way, if you want, I can switch through some when you be ready.
Yeah, I would like to switch.
Okay, sure.
In a few minutes.
Sure. I just see that you need rest for a bit.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm in development branch, so I can merge my 217 branch. What? I can understand how to merge branches in Source 3. It's simpler, so you can just merge. Okay, now comes hell. So, what is a current branch? Development. Why all these files are still here? Why?
Okay.
So it's development.
And guys, if you have some question, you can ask us whenever you want. Just want to remind you.
Something strange going here. You can see lots of files changed. I can remember that I've changed them somehow. Dated menus is ES220, so it was the main file. I changed menus, added designation, merged into ES24. 24, added Rux texture. Which branch is it? So it's ES20. Oh, right, so ES24 is the same as development. Now I don't need these files, I guess. Something strange is happening, I have no idea what this. Let's discard everything. And this should be coming from another branch, not branch. Alright, so now I can go back into my development branch and do merge again. Now let's check whether everything works fine as expected in our game. Let's see what's in here. Development now contains everything.
Yeah, release finally done. Oh, congratulations. My congratulations. it's okay. It should be quiet. That's cool.
Oh, show it to us. Show it to us.
Yeah,
I guess I can
show it.
also put it on stream.
Yeah, definitely. That's cool stuff. I want to show it.
A second. Alright, let's play from the beginning.
Okay, sure, that's cool, thank you.
Let's test.
Oh, so many news for today. That's really cool.
Okay. Oh, guys. Oh, I wanted to desync spawning of minions. So they will not be traveling together side by side. It's too loud in the office.
Yeah, it is, but I think that's all okay.
Okay, so I think everything works fine. So probably we can switch me with Ruta.
Yeah,
Minions
sure,
animation
sure,
works fine.
definitely.
You can see this amazing dissolve. Guys, I forgot to add minion attack animation. So when it attacks to your player, we will do two things. The first thing is we will dissolve its external spike and internal core will be start glowing. So I'm going to do it maybe in a few minutes. So Ruta, we can decide whether we will continue showing me or we can switch to Ruta. Maybe give me 10 more minutes and I will try to implement this. It's not quite a big change.
Oh,
Yeah?
Just tell me what you
Yes,
want
yeah.
me to do, because Ruta is ready.
10 minutes.
10 minutes, okay.
Okay, give me 10
Probably
minutes.
Ruta-
Maybe I can
Okay.
finish everything in 10 minutes. So
Okay.
yeah, yes, I just really want to make this game better.
Yeah, sure,
so
I
on attack,
understand you.
we'll
Like
start
all of us.
our animations, so dissolve animations.
So I called Ruta, yep.
So, yeah. So in 10 minutes, I guess we can. So on attacked,
Hello.
we change. So on jumping timer 5, so on reach track distance, on jump, so on minion jumped, and we set simulated physics to 0, and we can set timer on jumping timer, and here is a jumping process. Minion jumps. And let's also add a new curve. And dissolve shell progress. Let's say shell dissolve progress. So it's 0, 0 and 0 0.5, 0.51. We can increase this to 0.75. Be better. So time passed, let's also set it to 0.75, so they will be attaching a bit slower.
Okay.
Here as well. $1.75 multiplied by 2. And 50. Okay, so let's show the solve progress. Let's set it back to 75, 0, and I also create a new, or it's core glowing progress, and set it, let's say, from 0.25 to 0.75. Sorry, 0 and 75, 1. So here we will also apply some changes in our this here, that sequence. Let's move everything here so it will not be distracting us.
No, don't look bored. It's okay. I'm just a bit confused, but it's okay. Yeah, Silvercore, how are you? How are you today?
Hello.
What's new you can tell to us, huh?
How is the game, Silvercore? I remember you asked me some things during stream, and just interesting, how is your progress? Have you successfully updated your controls in game? Sorry. Chat.
Okay.
Guys, can you hear a noise in background? If something is happening on the street, like, I have no idea, maybe some excavation in the progress.
Oh yeah,
but
that's something
if
weird.
it distracts you from... Let me close the window and put on conditioner.
Okay. Oh, yeah. That's actually terrible because I know how
Guys.
how it's hard to studying and to do something else like your regular work that you want to do. Oh, that's
Okay, so here is our shell dissolve progress. And here is our core glowing progress. So let me open our material. Oh, I have 3 minutes only. So we have use fuzzy shading. It should be set to 1, and emissive multiplier is set something we need to change. So it's emissive multiplier. And before starting this animation, we need to set fuzzy shading to 1.
Aww.
Oh, let's try.
Sure. Actually, my it's all okay. Yeah. Now, when my dog doing something like that, that sounds terrible.
It's happening too fast.
Oh,
Let's also create a new event track. Touched. So it will be on 0.251. But we can now increase this to 2 seconds. We can set dissolve and glowing progress can be from let's say 25 to say 1.5.
Cozy dog, yeah. Actually, I don't have my favorite pet. In my parents' home, I have a dog, and here when I live Noah's parents, I have a kitten. So I think more actually love dogs, but kittens, it's cool too, just like that. And what's your favorite pet?